Okay, good evening, everyone. John Moody of Moody Mystery. Where we left off last time, we finally got into the third room of the of level 5. We still have some more deadly coffers to deal with. Our swimming is now at 100. So let's look at our statistics. We've got 4 coffer keys that have still yet to be matched. We've got a lot of hundreds in some of our weapons. Some of them, like pole and staff, was because we used a staff. Axe was I raised it on my own. Physical, you can see music is the next thing we're going to go for. Legerdemain, that's essentially the 5-finger discount. We're not going to use that because that takes too much of a risk. If an NPC catches us, then we're toast. And even with 100, there's still that possibility. Power Strike, I've got 100. Academia, looks like we don't have much more to raise. Just Kurichu, which is critical hit, and diplomacy. So without further ado, let's play. Again, sorry my voice is not the best. I'm hoping it comes back soon. So we're gonna go. And remember that on these coffers, if you're facing the way the chest opens up, you don't have a chance to inspect it. It just opens automatically, and whatever happens, happens. So here we go. Okay, that failure got turned to stone. I'll count that as a death. So we're already off to a not so good start. We already died once. It's like in the first first minute of gameplay. Good, this is daggers. Okay, now this chest actually has a few goodies in it. Actually, too many goodies. I don't honestly really see too much of interest here. I'm just going to let it all behind. This is one disadvantage to having a single character is you have inventory issues. Even though it looks like we have a lot of inventory, remember that we have a fair amount of stuff sitting at the beginning. Okay, so we're gonna rest again. To see swimming does take a lot out of you. Okay, I think we've got everything back that we needed, including the stamina. Okay, now notice that we are going to pass over this chest because you see the lock is not pointing toward us. Now, usually there's usually an encounter between this chest, these two chests, so I'm going to go for it and see what happens. Four blackbirds, let's hide, let's hope they're spectral ravens. And it seems like they are, which is a good thing. They are easily defeated by I just want to check something real quick. Many apologies, but there is some possibility of some severe weather coming through, so I just want to see how bad it is. It looks like it's just a small spot of rain, so I'm not too much to worry about. So we're going to cast a spell undead, which can be used against I usually like to save after every battle, just because you never know what's going to happen here. We could get like an anti-magic, okay. Another, what I'm going to do though, I'm not going to identify it. I'm just going to say, hey, it's a, it's an unidentified coffer key. That's going to kind of tell us which coffer keys came from this room. It's kind of a way of inventory management. Okay, so now we're going to go back the other way and we're going to tackle this chest. We're going to see what this surprise this chest has in store for us. Oh yay, we are now insane. There are two ways to cure insanity. One way is rest. Another way is sane mind, which actually the Ring of Truth can cast. I'm glad I brought it with me. And there, nicely did a great job of taking it away. I'm getting a little low on hit points here. I mean, not really, but I'm going to at least do a heal wounds just to help us. It would. I don't know if I think it's a fairy cap. It would be nice because fairy caps do give the ability of regeneration. Okay, jelly stingers, remember? What do we cast, y'all? Yes, lightning. all know jelly stingers apparently do not like lightning. Let's see how close we are to the next level up. 177,000. Okay, again, we're not going to get hit because of the fact the lock is facing away from us. Hope everyone's doing well. John Moody, Moody Mystery. Right now, my stream schedule is a little bit up in the air, but if I keep feeling better, I'm probably going to be doing Monday, Wednesday, Friday. As I said, that's for now. Of course, we have I'll tell you what, we've been getting lucky with these spectral ravens. And remember, even though we're hidden, their crying attack can still reach us. So don't think we're out of the woods. Okay, let's go after this group. Okay, we only got 3 of them because apparently one of the group members was blinked out. So now we're going to go after the other group. We got it off immediately, so it looks like we got all 5. Thank you, failure. Okay, fortunately, this is the last one. There is an ad break coming up soon, just letting y'all know. This is a chance for you to take a break. I'm going to probably take a little break also. But here we go. Let's see what the trap is. I always love when I see that knife coming out because it means that it's daggers. So ooh, the golden idol. Okay, this is what's going to get us to the next level. Oh yeah, I forgot. We got one more. Okay, so here we go. Let's see what this last one is. Okay, welcome on and Brad Verde. As I said, my health is not the best. You can hear my voice is kind of like, you know, I've lost my voice a little bit. Okay, so what we're going to do is, if I remember correctly, somewhere along the wall here is a secret door. Yep, right here. Okay, so we're going to go on in, and I have a feeling one of our coffer keys is going to open this up. Nope, not that one. Oh, that one, okay. So here's a chest. Let's see what's in it. The chest has been recently opened and contains nothing but empty tallowed wrappings. Whatever it was that was sealed inside, someone else has beaten you to it. That's usually pretty typical. A lot of times, remember that some of these chests contain maps, and the NPCs, they are also looking for those maps. There's only one map you really need, and that's the temple map. So okay, so now the last thing to do is to go back out and exit this level. Okay. Okay, so what we're going to do now is this is where we go for the this is probably going to be our last coffer key that we're going to need. Okay, so let's see which one it is. Let's look at one of the ones we just got. This actually reminds me of that Price is Right game master key, where like all the keys look the same. Okay, so we're going to put the golden idol on the mantle. What that's going to do is that actually opens up this door. But before we go too far, we're going to drop the remainder of the coffer keys. We do not need them. Okay, and what we're going to do, we're going to go back out the way we came. Ooh, 4 ghosts, okay. Hope these I think I can handle. Now, sometimes in this game, you do not always get the you do not always kill all of the ghosts. Okay, and that's usually because of the level that you are. But in my case, I'm level 37, so I'm pretty much kicking butt here. Okay, we're back up to full stamina. We're going to go back the way we came, because the reason being is because if we step on any other spaces, that there's likely going to be an encounter. So this is the stuff we left behind in order to get in order to have room to get all of the coffer keys. Okay, so now that we've got all of our stuff, we're now going to go back in. Okay, let's look at our journey map kit, see which way we want to go. Okay, and we want to go this way. I'm going to rest because our stamina is down. I hope you can hear me all right. Just let me know if you can't. As I said, my voice is not the best, so I cranked it up just a little bit just so you could hear me. Okay. Let's see our character. Let's see how much. Okay, we've got plenty of gold. Okay, here's our buddy Dane again. Greetings, brethren of the Fellowship. Ye have passed the test of the Temple of Deadly Coffers. The Fellowship elevates ye to the role of Apostles of Dane. Ye must show a token of good faith in accordance with thy rank. English translation, pay me. Will ye accept the fellowship dues? Well, yes. Ye hast done well. Okay, now I'm going to warn you. This level 6. So now what happens is, now that we are Apostles of Dane, that means that one of the monsters that may appear are Dane Apostles. Trust me, we're probably going to be casting a lot of level 7 shooting falling stars. Temple of the Wanderers. Inside the room you feel a slight buzzing vibration which seems to permeate everything. Lasting only a brief moment, it quickly ceases without any apparent ill effect. What that is this room is shifting. You know, the room shifts around a little bit, so if we go back the way we came, we may not be going back down the steps. And in fact, notice that we aren't. Okay, let's see what we got. Okay, so we've got, wow, damn. Okay, so the blackbirds seem to be lots of bony boys, yes. I'm going after the skeleton lords first. They scare me the most. Yes, Lord K Guy, lots of bony boys. Oh crap! And the a few of the spectral ravens got through to us, so we're frightened. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a cure lesser condition and see if we can't get rid of the see there, we've got rid of the afraid. And by the way, these remaining skeletons should be fairly easy targets. Fortunately, we can cast a level 7 Dispel Undead. Okay, 92,000 XP, not a bad haul. That's the cool thing about being up here, is that you're gonna get a fair amount of experience fairly quickly. Especially in a single player game. That's one of the advantages to a single player game, is that you don't have to share experience. Okay, we've already found the marble altar place. If I go one step ahead, I have a feeling that that's going to be an encounter, so I'm going to avoid it. I'm just going to turn back and go back into the room. Yep, I knew it. There's usually an encounter. Ooh, boy. Okay, now. The shadow crusts are the ones that I would worry most about, because they can disease you. So now they're just going to, a lot of them are just going to breathe on us. Keep in mind that even though we're hidden, we can still be affected. And why I'm letting it go slow, I don't want to let it go too fast, so I don't want, like, in case I get afflicted. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to do a Falling Stars level 6. You know what I say? Falling Stars for the win. I'm going to try lightning on these. 8 hit points, not bad. Okay, it's an even number level, so we don't get a spell. Okay, now, I'm going to save it. If we go down this hallway, you see there's a bunch of gates. That means that we have fireballs thrown at us. Now, I'm going to let you in a little secret. Some people think that's the only way to get the chest with the golden idol. There actually is another way. There actually is another way to get it. So I'm actually going to go for that alternate way. Okay, so we're going to go through this way. See, this is Aerial Whimsy because... Oh, cool, we get it. We have a chest. We have a chest. We have only spaces for 2 things. So let's save it. And we're going to disarm. Okay, so 2, 4, 5. Oh boy, kiss of death. Okay, we're going to update our death counter. Okay, since we've saved it, the only thing that's really important here is the key. We're going to leave the rest behind. Yep, it's the chrome key. As you can see, what happens is there's doors that open every time depending on spaces you walk. Some doorways will open, some will close. As you can see, we've already been here. Let's see which way this is. we're back to the original room. This way again, we've been this way before. Let's see. Let's look at our map because nope. It's not going to help us. That's why I said we may only get to level 6 today because it's complicated. I've decided that I'm probably going to have to go fight a battle here. So I'm going to let's heal wounds a couple times. And we're going to heal wounds a couple times and we're going to rest. And then we're going to fight a battle. Welcome on in, everyone. I'm John Moody of Moody Mystery. I'm playing the DFortae Balanced mod, Wizardry 7. I'm actually on level 6 of the Dane Tower. Okay, these are going to be tougher. These are walking undead, but usually when they say walking undead, that means they can... I'm not sure what type of birds these are, but they're definitely not, they're definitely not spectral ravens. Wow. Okay. This is actually something you don't see every day. If you noticed, the blackbirds, the first round they cast Ice Shield. And then the next round, I think one of them tried to breathe fire. And you're like, what, Moody? That is so messed up. Well, you know what? I think DFortae is extremely brilliant. Because if you have fire crows, most likely they are not immune. They're immune to fire, but they are not immune to cold. So what you do is you cast cold protection spells. So if someone says, hey, they're firebirds, I'm going to send a cold spell their way. They've already got the shield up and they're going to take less damage from it. I'm going to see if lightning's the same thing. I'm gonna see if its lightning is. Let's hit him with a little bit more lightning. Okay, I think we only have 2 more to go, so I'm just going to finish off with melee. Okay, I'm glad I went this way because I think this is the alternate way to the wait a minute, I think it's over here. I think it's down here somewhere. So let's try to go east and get the golden idol. Ha ha ha. Found it. Five giant lizards. Okay, so the ad break is over, so I think hopefully one more lightning will finish him off. Komodo dragons. Oh yeah, I remember people saying that they tend to have a little bit more hit points. How many hit points do these guys have? Sheesh. Let's try a tsunami, see what happens. We're going to take the meat because we're just going to eat it. Okay, so if I'm trying to remember the pattern, so we here, here, aha, voila, we found the chest. Okay, so let's save it. I know here's where the golden idol is, so okay, so now we're full on inventory again. Okay, so what I'm going to do some inventory management. I'm going to drop web and cuckoo call. I haven't used either of them much, so I'm going to drop those. Okay. Now there is one more chest that we can explore, but I don't think it's mandatory that we get it. We don't have to get it right away. And so I'm actually going to skip that for now. And we're actually going to go up to the next level. Okay, so this is where we put the golden idol. Sorry, I'd be more enthusiastic, but I'm in okay health, and my voice isn't what it should be. Doctor says it's just gonna take time. That's essentially what it boils down to. It's just gonna take some time. They say probably about another month, maybe. Okay, so we go through the gate. Greetings, brethren of the fellowship. Ye has passed the test of the temple of the wanderers. The fellowship recognizes thy ascension as true lords of Dane. Ye must show a token of good faith in accordance with thy rank. Will ye accept thy fellowship dues? Yes. Ye hast done well. Okay, so now essentially we are now true lords of Dane. So what that means that's going to come into the picture now are the high fathers. Okay, so here's our chest. We're gonna the key of ascension is really the only thing that we need. Now, technically, if I wanted to, I could have decided just to simply, what do I mean? Simply, just run up a whole bunch of characters. I want to do something though. I want to do some inventory control. I want the Chrome key. I will need it on the way back, so I'm going to drop it. That's the key of ascension. It says this way the egress. If you were to take that portal, that would take you all the way back to level 1. High atop the great tower of Dane, howling winds blow and blackness swallows the sky like a cloak of perpetual night. So even if it's daytime, that means that it's always going to be dark up here. And so actually we're now on level 8 of the Dane Tower. Apparently I underestimated how well I was going to do here. So notice we are hidden, but still their spells are reaching us. So I'm going to save it and I'm going to rest. Okay, I think that's actually not bad. Took us a while to hide. I'm going to do a full. I think I'm going to do a full. I'm going to do a full. Let's do a full level 7 falling stars. Let's see what's left after the aftermath. Notice we're still hidden. Hey, it's pretty darn good. Okay, now this here says Pit of the Demon Spawn. No, we're not going to pull the lever, because that'll take us to the middle, and then we'll have to fight the demons. Okay, so now we're on level 7. Okay, usually best strategy is falling stars full blast. Falling Stars, full blast. Now, one thing on this game is that the lifesteal is not as overpowering, as OP as the as on the a vanilla version of Wizardry 7. There, I think it's kind of like, you know, it multiplies it like twice, and so you really get, you know, like you get some ridiculous values, like, you know, you drain something for 1,287 experience points, which is cray cray. I'm gonna melee these. Oh yay, we have a black dragon. Hello, black dragon. I'm gonna see if I can't get the black dragon to exhaust itself. Now, one thing to keep in mind is that I'm resting. I'm hidden, so I'm resting. That actually brings back stamina. That's a trick you can use if you're low on stamina and you're hidden and you have a monster that you don't have to worry about hitting you, like they don't have like a breath or spell attack. You know, you can use that to your advantage, and in the meantime you can rest. Notice that my stamina bar is maxed out. Okay, so you see there this yellow circle with a slash through it. You notice that the dragon cast anti-magic. So that's telling you that anti-magic is an effect. Now, notice that there's one black dragon, but you see the 0 in parentheses. That means that the black dragon's either paralyzed, asleep, unconscious, or stoned. It's probably exhausted, ran out of stamina, so we're going to take advantage. Okay, we don't need either of these. Well, that gave us about 480,000 experience. Damn. Let's keep pushing up our critical hit. Ooh. Locate object. I know it's not that exciting, but still, I want it. We're going to take a rest. We deserve it. Okay, 2 ghostly images. Main thing here is get hidden. I have a feeling these are wraiths, and wraiths can drain hit points permanently, so I'm basically just going to Dispel Undead, that took care of that. And notice we just picked up on an extra 100,000 experience points without really doing much. Okay, I think we're good there. Okay, so there's two ways to go here. We could go back and we'll get an encounter in this room, which we're not wanting. We're not wanting a lot of encounters. If we want to do encounters afterwards, we'll wait till we kill the Magna Dane. So here we go. Temple of the Magna Dane. You rage bowls at the decadent and obscene pulse of bodies that are strewn about the chamber ripe with wine and orgasm. And standing in the midst, chanting and foaming, you gaze upon what must surely be the spawn of the devil himself, the Magna Dane. Ye have risen high in the house of Dane. Though ye claim the title Lords of Dane, ye are not true Dane. And none but Dane may wield the holy power of the High Fathers. But I, Turuskade, the Magna Dane, shall make exception, should ye dare to face the challenge of the spawning pit. The choice is thine. Face the challenge of the spawning pit, or relinquish thy claim and titles in the house of Dane. Dost he choose the spawning pit, or forfeit thy titles? Pit. Thus he has decided, so shall it be. Into the pit must ye throw the bowels of our enemies, that the blood of their innards may entice their fiend. Into the pit must sprinkle the ashes of Diam, that the aroma of its scent may incite the fiend. Into the pit must be hurled the stone of gates, that the magic of the gem may summon the fiend. Into the pit must ye recite from the book of immortals, that the power of the word may bind the fiend. Then and only then may the spawn of hell be vanquished. Thus this is the call of thy Father, high lords of the house of Dane. Bring to me the demon horn that rises from his head, and I shall give thee power and riches and knightly slaves to bed. Bring to me the great cornu from the hell that spawns the fiend, and I shall lend thee power of Dane and show thee dark magic obscene. Go now, ye lords of Dane, delve into the spawning pit. Do not return without the horn, whence thence my throne ye shall sit. Okay, so it looks like our mission is clear. Get the horn. Okay, now, so you see we have the three things. We have the monk, that their enemies are the monks, so we have the monk innards. We have the ashes of Diam, and then we have the stone of gates. And so we do it in that order. before we go in, let's cast a few heal spells, and let's get us up to full health. Okay, so notice I saved it a couple times just in case. I don't know how tough this fight's going to be. However, there is an ad break coming up, so we're gonna wait, and we're gonna do this on the other side of the ad break. Sorry, I had to crank it up a little bit, but my voice is starting to fade. I'll still be here for 2 hours, but that's about the maximum right now. I'm comfortable doing. Sorry, my break took longer than usual. I'd also use the bathroom, so... Okay, so this is so we're going to pull the lever. The pit is dark and sooty, as if great fires have blazed from its depths. Okay, so remember, so let's do the order. So the ritual is monk innards, into the pit you throw the jar of the innards of monk, the enemies of the Dane. Into the pit you sprinkle the ashes diam and watch as emerges a billowing cloud of smoke. So one more to go. Into the pit you hurl the mystical stone of gates, igniting the smoke to a stream of white-hot fire. Up from the scorching pyre ascends the raging hellspawn, his fists ablaze with goals of searing white flame, upon his head thrusting the great devil's cornu. Once again I'm summoned to the world of man, trapped by the pit of the spawning well. Come then, ye mortals, face the spawn of the damned, ye whose soul shall she take back to hell. Now notice that we're playing on expert mode, so that means we get 2 of them. Okay. I think the first thing we should do, we should hide and try to hit them with spells. Ooh. See, they both got through before I could hide, so we're gonna definitely cast Fire Shield. So we're going to purify air to dispel the firestorm. Okay, you can see we're down to half our hit points. We're already in trouble. I know what I'm going to do. Let's get some hired help to go against these guys. Okay, good. We got a Fiero. I'm going to assume that they're vulnerable to water spells, so I'm going to throw them a tsunami. Oh, great. Very brilliant of you, Fiero, to cast fire. Let's try tsunami again. Well, let's go back to our old faithful falling stars. Nothing's working, I hate to say it. Let's try something. I don't think they cast anti-magic because I don't see the anti-magic thing there, but everything, I mean, it's like everything we've been casting's been like fizzing. And the final stroke of battle was the great demon cornu severed from the head of the beast, falling back into the depths of the pit as the spawn of hell burst into the pyre of black flame. From outside the gates of the pit you hear the cry, "Quickly, my children, take the horn!" Descending the pit, you see its walls are thick with a black residue as if the spit of a blistering inferno. It is then you recognize the ashen lumps and shoots upon the ground, the remnants of incinerated bones. In the charred and blackened pit of the hellspawn you spy the great devil's smoldering cornu. From above you hear the hysterical voice of Turescati, the Magna Dane. "Kill them! Seize them! Bring me the horn!" It doesn't sound like as the Magna Dane will be keeping any bargains. In fact, he sounds rather rabid and out of control. Great! Do not, please. Do not. Right now, I only see one possible solution, and that's running. Come on, guys, let's get with it. Well, I hate to say it, we're at their mercy. Because we're paralyzed and we're essentially sitting ducks. Okay, well, let's update the death counter. And here I was just trying to rest. Sheesh. I'll tell you what, I was a little bit bummed on the anticlimactic ending for the demon spawn. I was like, oh yeah, it was like, seems like it was like a grinded out battle, and all of a sudden, it's like we get two. We get an astral gate, and we're actually able to send him home. So it seems apparent that our buddy, the Magda Dane, is basically saying thank you very much for getting the horn for me. That's what it seems like. Now, by the way, the one thing I probably should have done is I probably should have prepared a little bit more for the battle. Notice I did not put any buffs on. I did not put any magic screen on. I didn't put any enchanted blade, no armor plate. So it's probably a good idea to go into a battle like that with, being ready. In other words, having everything full bore. I'm going to try a tsunami because I want to get used to casting some of my other spells. Hopefully a falling star should finish him off. Nicely done. So here we go. It's time to break out the Dispel Undead. Oh crap. Oh, and we no longer have our... So we're going to have to rely on Sane Mind. Because we used to have the Ring of Truth, and it was nice to, Let's try killing these spirits here. Let's go power level 3 here. Nicely done. Okay, this is either a Key of Guard, Key of Tombs. Sometimes this race will drop one of those. Sometimes, occasionally they'll drop either Guards, Tombs, or Crypts. Those don't come into play until almost the very end of the game. Okay, so what we're going to do here, because we have 4 groups, we're going to we're gonna do Falling Stars, our Old Faithful. Again, I apologize for kind of the not most enthusiastic, but I'm health is slowly getting better. I'd rather at least be streaming, doing something rather than like moping, how when is it gonna, it keeps getting better, but very slowly. Great fizzle. We've been fizzling a lot lately, I'll tell you. This should be some good experience. 210,000, nice. We're slowly but surely starting to run out of spells to learn. We're gonna do a bunch of heal wounds. Let's get failure up to snuff. I would say that failure definitely will still keep the nickname of failure. Okay, so we're up to where we need to be. Just letting you know, there is our last ad break that's coming soon. So let's... Okay, now, by the way, these are the gates now. If we had gone through these before the first time, we would have actually taken fire damage every step. But because we landed here now, we don't take any fire damage. Good evening, try to tilt bill. Oh, sorry. All right, welcome and try to tilt pinball. I hope you're doing well. Thank you for dropping on in. Good evening. We're probably going to go about just FYI, we're probably going to go about another 15 minutes, but because right now my health isn't still the best, and especially my voice. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to exit this way. That's all right. That's fine. I'm glad you dropped in, even if it's just for for a little bit. Okay, so what we want to do is we want to go back to the Magna Dane. So what we essentially have to do is we have to go through the rigmarole again. Really? Okay, looks like some hide and some... Now you notice that the Danes are actually... that we're not hiding first. So what I want to do is I want to so let's do Let's do falling stars at full blast. Now notice, even though I'm hidden, they're still hitting me with spells. Okay, unfortunately we don't really have the capacity to carry these. Okay. Okay, everyone, so what we're going to do is this is the final battle. I mean, not out of the game, but this is the Magna Dane battle. Because I have a feeling the Magna Dane's basically saying, I'm not gonna, who cares? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna heal wounds. We're going to heal wounds again. Okay, we've got full hit points. So we're going to give ourselves a chance to rest. Now, I don't anticipate we're going to be doing a lot with melee. So what I'm going to do is the spells I'm going to cast are going to be Magic Screen, and Armor Plate. So you see up above here, this indicates that we have, that's all right. DFortae, honestly, you could not have come at a better time. And you'll see why. You cannot have come at a better time. Okay, so we've got our spells in place. Okay, so here goes nothing. Approaching the gateway, a sudden bustle of maddening crowd at your back tells you that you have blundered into a trap. To the death, ye of Dane, bring me the horn. And the children, slaves, oars, and fathers of Torres, the insane lord of all Dane, the Magna Dane, attack if driven by the tumultuous fury of all hells. Yes, Magna Dane time. Okay, well, I think what I want to do is I want to get some hired help. And that red symbol, that means that Firestorm is still active. I'm actually going to go on offensive and I'm going to do a level 7 conjuration, see what we get. Well, it's a good summon. We'll see how it works. I'm actually gonna still I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna play defense for now and at least clear the air. Boy, they love that dehydrate. Well, we actually don't have a bad summon. The problem is that they're not getting through. I'm not a big fan of lifesteal, but I want to cast it because if I can damage one of them, if I can at least damage one of them, that's actually going to get me some decent healing. And right now, that's what I really need. Okay, well that's actually pretty good. But unfortunately, they cast an anti-magic, so... So now we're going to have a little problems casting spells. Hopefully we can maybe at least one or two can get through. Whoa, that was a lot. Problem is they're casting that firestorm, which is annoying. I'm going to try Purify Air again. I don't think it's going to work. But the thing is, I can't just sit back here and be like, wait for my one spell to go through. I mean, I have to kind of... Fortunately... I don't know. Let me try something. Let me try Deadly Poison, see if that'll go through. Hey, that actually worked. Yes! 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 We got one of the High Fathers to turn to stone. That's a good thing. I'm going to try it again. I know I'm being a bit stubborn, but... Oh boy. This is going to be the last battle, everyone. So once this battle is over, we're going to... Darn, I wish I had gotten Crush. Uh-oh. Nice. I think my best bet here is to cast a, in hope and pray it goes through, to cast a lifesteal. It's slowly but surely, yeah. Well, here we can't cast maximum deadly poison, but still, hopefully we can... Let's see if we've still got our summoned creature. Now let's dip into the falling stars bag. I've noticed. I'm impressed. Yep. Oh no. We've got a. They've got a phantasm. All right. Another Dane turned to stone. Yes. Now it's like a battle of the summons. I'm gonna go back to falling stars again. Well, let's try it again. Let's try falling stars again. See what happens. I'll tell you what. This is. I'll tell if this is. This is honestly. This is the perfect way to end this. To end the stream. We're not going to end until. I'll tell you what, DFortae. This is exciting. This is going to end in one. You know. Well. Let's do our final falling stars. I'm not sure how much that's going to hurt, but. Whoa. Wow. Holy shnikes. Well, let's fortunately I think I have enough energy to I think I can conjure another creature. A Fiero, not bad. Whoa. I'm just going to do heal wounds. I don't know how much good it's going to do. Just because hopefully I need to get lucky here. And unfortunately, I'm starting to run out of spell points. Yes! Not yet. Don't, hey, DFortae, not yet, okay? $2.3 million experience points. I'm just going to leave all of this stuff here. Now, I'm just going to say, I'm not going to say anything. Okay, the ad break is over. Welcome back. I'm going to finish distributing skill points. Oh, I think that's like four levels from one battle. Walking among the mass of obliterated bodies, you come across the twisted corpse of the fallen Torxada, the Magna Dane. You pause, and with a slight nod wonder, what now shall become of the mighty house of Dane? Now, y'all, before we go, you may be wondering, why did I tell you to please stick around? There is nothing worse than going through that sequence and then all of a sudden the computer decides, hey, let's give you another 5 monster groups of Dane to kill. That was my concern. That was the concern. I mean, and look how weak I am. I'm like barely standing. My spell points are almost nothing. My stamina is almost nothing. My hit points are almost nothing. Well, I want to thank everyone for watching. That was one hell of an epic battle. I don't know if I can play a clip that long, but it would be cool to see if I can't, do a clip. Thank you, DFortae, for coming on in. And oh wow, I'm just stunned. I'm looking at who's out there to raid, and I'm actually want to take a look at the timing. I may not raid everyone, so keep that in mind. We've got let's see, we've got Mega Man X4 and we've got Zelda 2. So we've got Mega Man X4 and we've got Zelda 2. I don't know if anyone has a preference. Mega Man X4 PS1. Let's send you to SSJ Go 10. Feel free to stick around for the raid. And thanks everyone for watching. You have a great evening. If anyone can think of a way to top this last battle, take your time.
Whoa, hello. Bloody Mystery, coming in with a raid of 3. Welcome, readers.